Man, Women of the Year 2019 LLS campaign. We got another candidate in the car, ladies and gentlemen, Melissa Thompson.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
In joining me in the Camry of Wonder here, Melissa, you are a candidate for 2019.
Very excited.
For the people who don't know you, share a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you like to do? What are your hobbies? What's your social security number and all that other stuff? So.
Well, I feel like everyone already knows my social security number because, people call me all the time asking for it.
Well, I hope you give it. So you can see it right here,
absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen, right here. It's in the post. So tell us about yourself.
So I'm originally from Massachusetts, from the city of Brockton, the city of champions.
Brockton rocks.
Yeah, Brockton Rocks. That's the baseball stadium.
Yes.
So I live in Cranston now. I've been here since 2003.
Where it's currently recycling day and trash day.
It's recycling and trash day. Luckily, I got my barrels out on time.
Good.
Been in Rhode Island for a little while now. I came here to work with Amgen. It's a biotech company up in West Greenwich.
Fancy place.
Yep. So, I was there for a long time, and now I've changed jobs and still in the same field, still in biotech, but working up in Cambridge.
So you're wicked smart.
Well, I try.
So how did you learn about Man, Woman of the Year? And who nominated you? Was it your kids?
So Carla actually reached out to me.
Right.
So I met Carla, like several years ago.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly when. So I became involved with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society in probably early 2013. So my daughter Belle, who's 8 now, was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia when she was 2.5, at the very tail end of 2012. And the Leukemia Lymphoma Society actually had given us some money just to offset any of the costs because she was hospitalized for so long and in and out of the hospital even after the long-term beginning. And so my daughter Belle is one of the poster children for the Pennies for Patients campaign, where the schools raise money through like the little paper buckets that they have.
We've all seen them, ladies and gentlemen.
Bell's face can be found in like several schools. I love it when my friends' kids tell me like, "Oh, we saw Belle up in the poster
That's
in
fantastic.
the classroom." And then Belle was the honorary skipper at the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, the regatta.
Oh, okay, awesome.
At the New York Yacht Club this past summer. Wow. So Carly reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in being a candidate. A Woman of the Year candidate, and I just feel like when my daughter got sick, our world was really turned upside down.
Sure.
Belle's dad and myself, we were out of work for so long, and paying the bills is obviously like a priority, but so isn't taking care of your child.
Sure.
We had strangers and strangers who became best friends, and just people everywhere just help us. And by doing the Women of the Year campaign, it gives me an opportunity to really give back to the people who give back to for research grants and obviously like the Leukemia Lymphoma Society helped us out too. So
it's no question why you took on the challenge.
Right.
You're completely a firm believer in the programming and the research and everything they do.
Absolutely.
So what is your goal and how do you plan to achieve it?
So I have a $50,000 goal for a research grant. So in addition to my daughter Belle being a survivor, I have a friend who's actually battling AML, which is a different kind of leukemia than what my daughter had.
Okay.
And she is awaiting bone marrow transplant. Okay. So I'm doing this.
What's that friend's name?
Jen Frosch-Leal.
Jen.
Yes.
We're pulling for you, Jen.
We are.
Shout out right here.
So I'm doing this in honor of both of them.
Okay. Working
at Amgen, I've been able to work with a couple of the blood cancer drugs that the Leukemia Lymphoma Society sponsored.
Wow.
So I've kind of seen it from both angles. And I know that the money goes to such a great cause with a research grant. It really can, bring about new drugs or potentially improve current drugs on the market. For ALL, which is the type of leukemia that my daughter had, there's a 95% survival rate, which is huge.
Sure.
Absolutely the Leukemia Lymphoma Society has gotten it to that point because, as Carla will tell you, she had a friend who passed away when she was a child.
Right. And there's something to remember. is that even though it's 95% survival rate, and your case, your child, whoever it is, could be in that 95%.
There's always a 5.
That first day you get the news.
Oh, it's devastating. You have no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
But even then, like, you know, my daughter's 8. There are post-chemotherapy side effects that we deal with. So the drugs that they're using to treat leukemia, the type that she had, at least I can speak to, have severe side effects. She broke her femur. She broke her tibia. She had, you know, like bone density loss.
As we covered in the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, you're very smart. Wicked smart, as we would
smart.
say in Rhode Island and Massachusetts.
Oh, yes.
But you know the intensity of these medicines, and you know how strong they are in order to save lives.
Oh, absolutely.
So they're, the side effects, it's, I can imagine.
But so, I mean, chemotherapy's toxic, but it's a wonderful kind of toxic. It's weird to say.
Yep.
Because on the off side, if I chose not to knowingly inject my daughter's body with chemo, like, you know, she would have died.
Yeah.
So these medicines, they have side effects, so they can definitely be improved upon, and that's what these research grants either, you know, help innovate new drugs or improve upon drugs that are already out on the market. So,
all right. So
it's huge.
So that's good. We got $50K. We're going for that, ladies and gentlemen.
For it.
Here's the thing. If you got friends at Amgen still, because you used to work there, just let them take your key card and just go into every exec's office and be like, 10K. Let's go.
Actually, you say that. My ex-husband, Belle's dad, he works at Amgen.
Well, there you go.
And he's on my team. So
what's his name?
Mike Bradley.
Mike, you're up, baby. Let's go. Time to dance, baby. If you win, what are we doing for a celebration?
Oh my goodness.
Is it like a two-way petting zoo? Is it fireworks?
It's funny that you say that. If I asked my kids what we would do, they'd be like, "Oh, we're going to Disney World." I don't know that I've mentally.
Well, it's like winning the Super Bowl, sure. I would imagine.
I don't know that I've mentally processed what I would do. I think I would just like bask in the glory of the fact that like I actually achieved this huge goal, because it's kind of like a second job in addition to like my own.
Yeah.
Just planning all the events. I mean, I have a great team of people. I've got someone who was a former candidate on my team.
Awesome.
She's amazing. So, you know, we really need to get all our ducks in a row and plan all these events and hit up people and send emails out. And I've got some good connections with the Rhode bloggers network. Ooh. So I hit up a bunch of my friends who are bloggers and asked them. Oh, yeah. Bloggers. They have a lot of influence.
Well, they are influencers.
I just asked them, you know, hey, here's the deal. Everyone knows Jen. Everyone knows me and Belle. You know, can you post about it and get it out there?
Sure.
You know, because like my network is different than theirs, and they might have a network that, you know, spans a bigger audience than my own. So
if people want to get involved, if people want to either make a donation straight up, or do you have any events coming up, where can people find the link so we won't list them all? But.
The link we'll post on this video.
Right there. Boom.
Yeah. And if anyone knows me on social media, they can hit me up.
There you go.
Or anybody on my
team. Not in a creepy way. Not in a creepy way, folks. In a positive, hey, I want to write you a $10,000 check way.
Yeah.
That would be helpful.
Yes. People can reach out to me, reach out to anybody on my team. And the events will come after that. I've got one that I'm trying to plan with someone on the LLS committee for a potential like Red Sox game. So, because I work in Cambridge, I have a lot of coworkers in biotech who are all up in the Boston area. So this will give them an opportunity to like, you know, help me fundraise too.
Absolutely.
So.
Melissa Thompson, good luck to you, folks.
Thank
if you want to make a donation, follow the links in the show notes here or the description.
Yes.
Everybody's a winner, but Melissa really wants to win.
And it's really just pride and glory.
Yeah, absolutely.
Saying that I did
a plaque. Who doesn't love a plaque? But dentists don't like plaque, I found.
Oh, what?
Dentists, they don't like plaque.
Dentists, no, they don't
like plaque.